Hey, what's going on, my friend Aventons? Today I have a great video for you. For the first time ever on YouTube, you're going to see the step-by-step upgrade for your Aventon Aventure 1.0. Okay, so this upgrade is going to change your bike to the second generation, which comes with torque sensor. So this bike normally comes with a cadence sensor. I already upgraded to the torque sensor, and I changed all those parts and worked great. I loved it. I like the experience when I'm riding the bike. Much smoother ride. You're gonna have better battery life, fast response to the motor when using the throttle or the pedal. You're gonna have a dual tail lights with signals. Okay, so there's a lot of benefit from the torque sensor. The only one downside is the upgrade is going to be hard for you if you're making those steep hills and you want to maintain the speed. You got to pedal hard to reach the top. You're going to be sweating. So just want to let you know, if you have a lot of uphills, this is not for you. But if you want to get better riding experience, more exercise, more natural feel, you don't have to switch the pedal assist all the time. I keep mine on turbo. This is the best upgrade that it can do your bike. Okay, so I'm going to show you now. I'm going to show you the that this is the first generation, as you can see from the pedal assist. So I change it to 0 assist, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so and then I'm going to show you that the bike is running, as you can see. All right, so this bike already upgraded to the torque sensor. After I did the upgrade, then I tried to share my knowledge and downgrading it to the cadence sensor again temporarily to show some people they want to get the cadence sensor on their 2.0 because they have those steep hills or they have a knee issue. I don't blame them. People free to choose what they want. So I did that and I posted on a Facebook group, so people benefit from that. They got some information so they can do that to their bike. I'm just trying to share what I know. I'm good with my hands. I'm not good with video. This is might be the second video I'm doing. I'm trying to post it on YouTube because I can't post the whole thing on Facebook because I gotta cut the video short every 5 minutes, so it's just too much work for me. So I did this upgrade last year when they released the 2.0. I recorded a video, but I ended up losing it, so decided to do it again so I can show you exactly what I did. I kept a new bottom bracket with integrated torque sensor inside. When I did the downgrade, as you can see here, this is the new bottom bracket with integrated torque sensor. But then I added the cadence sensor here, and I put my old controller inside the frame, and also I put my old display back. So as you can see, I have 1,714 miles. That's when I switch it to the new display. Okay, so when I changed the display at that time, the app was limited to 47, I believe, kilometer, which is it can reach all the way to 32, 33. But then they changed it to 28. So I kept that because when I put my old setup back, I didn't pair it to my phone, so I didn't change anything in the setting for this bike. So I'm able to reach 32, 33 miles on the flat. Okay, of course you're gonna speed up more when you're going downhill, but that's basically cheating. So what I'm going to do here, I'm gonna take all those old parts back again and put the new parts to be able to get the torque sensor back on this bike. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to start taking the battery out. Okay, you always take the battery out. That's going to bring the weight down, and also you need to access this area here because you need to open that up to be able to get the controller out and put the new one inside and be able to connect all the wiring, because I have to switch my new tail lights that I have, the dual tail light I have here in the back. I mounted to the back. I use my 3D printer to print me a mount for those lights because I don't have a room to put it in the bottom there. Plus, it's not a good location. Hopefully, with the new version, they move that to the rear rack, because if you put a bag, it's going to block those lights, so it's not going to show. So up top, it's more visibility for you, for your safety. So hopefully Aventon hear me and they do something for the new version. So what I'm going to do again, I'm going to take all those parts. Let me show you what parts I'm going to put it back. Okay, so this is, as you can see, this is the old one, this is the new one. Okay, so I'm going to put the new one back, and also I'm going to put the new controller. This is the second generation. As you can see, it's marked as Aventon. The old one was an Aventon brand, okay, but the new one, it looks like it's manufactured by Aventon. So those are the only two parts I'm going to need to put it back on the bike. Okay, the torque sensor, it's already there. I didn't move it. I'm only going to remove the cadence sensor out. Okay, I'm gonna also disconnect the motor cable. That way I can take the controller out. So I'm gonna show you step by step how to do it. All right, so I'm gonna figure out a way to mount this bike because it's very heavy. I already have a bike mount, but it's gonna be a little bit hard, but I'm gonna try my best. Hopefully it works out for us. Okay, so I'm gonna move the key so I don't break it. So let's see, maybe I flipped the bike upside down. All right, here we have it. As you can see here, those are the wiring. As you can see, I drill a hole here to run the sensor wire out for the torque sensor. When you buy the bike, there's no hole here, so you got to drill a hole. That way you can run it out. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to show you exactly what I did here, but I will explain to you how I did it. Okay, so first I'm going to get those parts out first, and then I explain more for you. Okay, so let me see. You're going to need a hex key, Allen key, whatever you have that will open up those 3 screws here. So those 3 here is to hold the battery connector. Okay, so you need to get that out. Let me see. So I think it's gonna use number 3 and 2.5. So this is number 3. All right, so 3 is for this one here. Those 2 is for the controller. Okay, so this is the first generation, so you use a different mounting to mount the controller. I'm gonna show you now. The new one is different, but I'm sure it's gonna work. Okay, and there is plenty room inside to add the new controller inside, since they are similar sizes exactly. Okay, so here we have it. 3 out. Now I'm going to use the 2.5. One. And 2. All right, so we're going to disconnect the connector for the battery from the controller, and this is the XT60 male. On the controller side, I add female XT60 because when you buy the new version, they don't come with XT60 connector. Okay, it's a hardwire from the controller all the way to the battery connector, so there's no connector here. So what I did, I cut the wire and I use the XT60 female on the controller, and then I add the XT60 male on the battery side. Okay, make sure the positive, it's where it's flat here, the round one here, that's the negative. You basically can get those XT60 with short wire, and then basically you solder it to your existing wire and put a shrink sleeve, and then you just use your hair dryer to shrink it to protect it. Okay. All right. So as you can see, here's the new controller. So I'm gonna explain to you. So this is the motor wire. Okay. This is the positive and negative to the battery. Okay. This big one here, this is the main harness that it goes to the front, where's your display, the throttle, and the brake cutoff sensors. Okay, this one here is for front light. Okay, for the front headlight. What else we have? Those two here, those are for the dual tail light with the signal. So one side is the left, one side is the right. Okay. And then what else we have? And then we have the last one here. This is for the torque sensor. Okay, so here, let me show you the new torque sensor. Okay, so I want to show you here. This is the new model. This is the 2.0, and this is the mechanical one that comes on your bike. So basically, you're gonna take this out. You can just take it to your bike shop and tell him to take the bottom bracket out, and then once he get it out, then you tell him to install the new one. But before that, you're probably going to need to bring it back home and drill a hole, because you need to run this cable that it goes out from your bottom bracket. This is the torque sensor wiring. Okay, this was damaged when I took it to my local bike shop. It was not Aventon. It was a big brand. I don't want to name it, but they end up putting it wrong. Okay, and they end up twisting it from the wrong side, and end up twisting this until the wire got caught and it got damaged. So they give me my money back. So they pay me $150, and then I end up going and buying the new model. Okay. Okay, so here, let me show you. All right, so let me show you what I did here. So over here, there was no hole here. So basically what I did, I drill a hole. That way I can fish the wire out. Now, here's my old controller. Okay, so basically what I need to do is disconnect the light, both of them, the main harness that goes to the front, and then we have the cadence sensor. Let's see, where is the cadence sensor? Yeah, this wire is, I think it's short a little bit. Alright, so I gotta pull this arms here so I can get the cadence sensor out. So I'm gonna need the Allen key. So I have a set of Allen key here. Gonna need the special tool to remove the. Here's the special tool to remove my arm, because it's tightened there. So basically, insert this side. Clockwise until stop, and then I tighten this side until I push the arm outside, and then we'll release it for me. And there we have it. Alright, so it came up loose, and then you unscrew this tool out from the arm. so I can use it on my other side. I might need to put this back because once I try to get the chain ring out from here, just to show you, because I want to show you later how to install it back again. Pretend that, you know, I already installed the bottom bracket, then you need to install the chain ring. I'm going to show you how to do it. All right, so now let me remove the cadence sensor. So I'm just going to use 2 flat head screwdriver. There we go. Success. Move my Velcro strap that I use here. So now I can push this down. I also need to disconnect the motor cable. Okay, now I'm going to disconnect the cadence sensor connector. Then I'm going to pull the cadence sensor out from here. There we go. This is the cadence sensor. It's a history. I don't need that because then I'm going to use the, show you here. Here we have it. Here is the torque sensor wiring that goes out from the bottom bracket, and this is going to connect to my new controller, which is this one here. So basically you're going to match the arrows together and you can hear that click. Okay, all right, so I'm going to disconnect it again. I'm also going to take more parts here just to show you, you know, exactly what you need to do to put the new chain ring, okay, with arms. Because when you buy this complete kit, the 5 pieces, this is the chain ring that it comes with your bike. Okay, I already changed the chain ring, but I kept the arms. Okay, so this is the factory arm. The only thing I did, I put a bigger chain ring, so it helped me from ghost pedaling. This is the 52 teeth. Okay, that's going to help a lot for people who have a first generation and have a ghost pedaling. If you do the 52 teeth, it won't have any more ghost pedaling when you're going 32, 33 miles. Okay, so, but I don't want to keep this one because I want the torque sensor, so I'm not using it. But I'm going to show you exactly what parts you need to install once you get the bottom bracket out and put the new bottom bracket. So let me take more parts out. Okay, so let me take this arm on this side. Okay, I'm gonna put my tool back again to release the arm because it's not gonna come loose. Okay, you need this tool. Okay, you can buy those set on Amazon, either buy separate or it comes with a complete set like this one, and the one you use it to tighten the bottom bracket. Okay, so I'll put this up. Okay, wants to stop, and then you move it to this one. You're gonna tighten this. That way you can release the arm. It's a little bit hard to open, but it will eventually open. So it's pushing the arm out of the bottom bracket. There we go. All right. Again, I'm gonna take it out. Here's the other side. As you can see here. All right, so here's the special tools that I didn't have it, so I had to take it to the bike dealer and they end up messing it up for me. Okay, I already put the bottom bracket, but then when they tried to tighten this up, they took it out and they tightened the bottom bracket from the wrong side, from this side. You're not supposed to tighten from non-drive side. You got to tighten it from the drive side. Okay, so let me lose it up and show you. So to able to lose this up after you install the new crankset, you got to put the arm on this side so you can hold the bottom bracket, and then I'm gonna, it's not that side, it's on the opposite. There we go. Now let's sit so I can show you better. All right, so here after I took the chainring outside, so I want to show you exactly how to get it done. Okay, so from here I recommend you get that tool. Okay, so to tie the cap on the non-drive side, because once you insert the bottom bracket inside, okay, this got to be all the way tightened up. Okay, and then once you push this in, let me show you. Pull. So once this is already in, okay, then you're gonna insert the wiring inside, and then you're gonna pull it out from the hole you did with your drill bit. Pull this connector out first, and then pull the wire out. Okay, and then insert the rest of it. Make sure this is facing up until finally engage with the cap here, and you can hear that click. Okay, because this not gonna let you spin the bottom bracket. Okay, and then you're gonna put this side, the drive side, you gotta push it in. As you can see, it's not engaged yet. To engage this all the way in, you make sure you hold on this side and you twist the cap on this the cap, and then you push it in. As you can see, it went all the way in, and then you're gonna tighten the cap on this side, on the driver's side, until already in like this. Okay, once already in, then you put probably hot glue. I use a hot glue here, that way it'll protect my cable so it doesn't get caught by the metal parts on the corners. Once you make that hole, put the plastic piece to protect it from getting damaged, because that's what happened with my first bottom bracket that I purchased. The bike dealer, not Aventon, they damaged for me because they thought it's normal bike, because they tightened this side first and then went and tightened the non-drive side. This is wrong. So on Aventon, first you gotta tighten the non-drive side first, and then you tighten the drive side next. Okay, once this is already all good, then you're gonna install the chain ring. Okay, so it comes this and two arms. So I use an aftermarket arm because I want to short it out. The one that comes with it is 170. I put 153 because I keep getting a pedal strike. As you can see, my pedal is getting damaged from hitting the ground, especially when I'm pedaling and I'm coming to turn. So that's why I changed this. So I put a 153. So next, I'm going to install the chain ring. So basically, it has teeth. It's going to engage with the bottom bracket sprocket, I think they call it, and then you're gonna go like that. You make sure you buy the grease that's special for a bike. So you add some grease inside. That way, in case if you want to open it up, you are able to open it up so it doesn't get rusted. Okay, you're gonna tighten this up, and then you're gonna use this special tool here. Okay, so to do this, you need to put the arm on this side, so that way you can hold the bottom bracket from spinning. So it's going to be non-clockwise to tighten it. It's good. Alright, so it's all good here. So basically, I'm going to put this facing down. I'm going to put the bolt. Let's see, it's I think it's non-clockwise. No, it is clockwise. I'm just gonna put it temporarily. Now I'm not gonna tighten it because I want to put my bike okay, so I'm not going to tighten it up because I want to put my bike down on the ground once I finish all this thing here. Now I'm going to put this side, so that's facing down, this is going to be facing up like this. And then you're going to put the other bolt back. As you can see, there is no cadence sensor anymore here because you're going to use this sensor cable here. Alright, this is good enough. Alright, so almost done here. I'm gonna pull my old controller out. I got this damage, so I don't care. All right, so here is this is how I mount the controller. As you can see, has a different way to mount the controller to the body of the bike. The new one has a adapter that will fit inside, and then the adapter will mount to the frame. That's what probably you're gonna need to do. So what you need to do is, once you get this one, okay, I recommend you get the adapter for the new one too. That way you mount this to the bracket, and then you put it inside and use both screws to tighten the controller. Okay, so but I didn't purchase that. What I did, I took the mount, okay, from the old controller, and I put it on the new one. So what I did, I drill a hole, those 3 holes, and I use those screws to secure it here, and then I use those 2 screw here to mount it to the frame. I'm going to show you. So I'm going to take this out. I'm probably going to need to get a Phillips screwdriver. So I got to go find Phillips screwdriver. Now let's see if I have here. I might have it here. There, here we have it. Yeah, I'm gonna fast forward this so you don't get bored. Okay, so as you can see here, there's the two threads to secure this to the frame, and it's not toward the wire side, it's the other way. Okay, so when I put it on my new controller, it's also gonna be like this. Okay, so it's going to be facing non the wire side. Okay, so let's pull this out. Four. All right. Oops. Here we have. So I don't need this anymore. Alright, I'm gonna unscrew those 3 screws here. So it's gonna be this way. Put my... Alright, so this is all good now. Let me put the chain back on the chain ring. Okay, so all good here. Alright guys, so here we have the new controller. I'm going to install it to the bike, and I'm going to connect all the wiring and show you how to get it done. Okay, so first I'm going to motor wire outside from the frame. Going to insert it like this. Going to push it all the way until I can push it outside. There we have it. It's kind of hard to reach the camera down there. Okay, so it's already out. So next I'm gonna plug a couple of wire here before I push it in. Okay, so this is the front tail light. So this is the one that comes from the front. So I'm gonna already connect this one here. So I'm gonna connect this one first. Okay. Next, I'm gonna try to pull the positive out, and this is the main harness wire. So I'm gonna try to find the main harness wire that goes from the front, which is this one here, and you should match the arrow both sides. Push it all the way in, good. So you don't get a poor connection and then get an error code. Alright, so this is good. Then I have the signal. Alright, so the signal, it's a different port, so won't take it wrong. There. Then I have the other one. Let's see if I can pull it out. It's kind of short. There we go. This is the tail light wire. I'm not going to connect it because I'm using the new one, so I'm just going to push it in after I insert the controller. The last one will be the torque sensor that it comes out from the bottom bracket area, and it's going to go inside the frame again. Got a lot of wiring going through that hole there. Make sure I fish it out. Okay, here we go. And then I'm gonna connect to the controller. Again, make sure you match the arrow, push it in. Okay, so the only thing that's left now is to do a testing here. I'm just gonna connect the motor wire so I don't get an error code once I power up the bike. Alright, so we have the controller halfway inside. I'm not gonna put it in completely yet because I want to test and see if I have everything right. So before I connect the battery, I want to also change the display because it's gotta have the new generation display. That way it will communicate together. So you're gonna have a different pedal assist with the new one. So what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna take the old display out and install the new display. Find the screw for the right side. Just temporarily. I just want to make sure it's gonna work correctly. Now I'm gonna connect my display. Alright, so here we have it. Then we have the controller button for the display. So also I'm going to take the control buttons out for the display. That way I can install the new one there. Make sure you don't lose the screw. Alright, and put it back again. So you don't lose it. Alright, so this is the old display. We don't need it anymore. Now I'm gonna mount this. Alright, so make sure again you don't lose the screw. Alright, that's good for now. Alright, so all good here, and the display is connected. Alright, now it's about connecting the battery and testing it out. Alright, so I'm gonna connect the battery connector, then use my battery. So my bike sitting high, so I gotta put the battery on my seat here. Alright, so all good here. All the ports connected, all the wiring is good to go. The motor is connected, so it's not going to give me error code. Alright, so I'm going to power up the bike. First the battery side, and then the display. The middle is the power button. You press and hold it. Soon you're going to see the Aventon comes on. As you can see, everything went through. There's no error code. As you can see, I already have 299 miles with a torque sensor. And I'm going to change the pedal assist to Eco, Tour, Sport, and Turbo. Alright guys, so the battery's on, the display is on. Now I'm going to test the throttle and show you that the bike is working. I have it on Tour. As you can see, the motor starts spinning. Try the Eco, same thing. Sport, yes. And Turbo. Alright. All good now. So now I'm also going to check the light and make sure the signal is working. It's all good here. That's the left side. And turn the right side. Right side is on. Same thing in the front, as you can see here. Turn the right side back again. As you can see, it's on. And hit the brake. I'll show you. Here's the brake. It's working. And then I'm going to turn the light on, which is going to be, I think, the up arrow. Yes. As you can see, the tail light is on. And also the headlights. This is not mounted completely yet because I put a BMS handlebar here. I'm still working to mount the light, but I show that it's working. Brake light again. As you can see, it's working fine. Again, one more time. Now I have it on turbo. Throttle. Perfect. Alright, so everything worked perfectly. So what I'm going to need to do, I'm going to put everything back, seal everything, make it factory, and then we're going to go on a test ride, okay? Alright, so I'm going to disconnect the battery. Disconnect the battery connector. Now I'm going to try to push the controller down and try to mount it. Alright, so now I'm going to connect the battery connector to the controller. All good here. And now I'm just going to mount this one here to the frame. I got 3. Alright, connect the motor wiring. Alright, that's good. So now I'm going to use a zip tie to secure those cables. Alright, so that's it for now. I'm gonna go on a test ride and I'm gonna show you the torque sensor. Now I'm gonna put my battery, power up the display. As you can see, everything went through, no error code, Eco, Sport, Turbo. Alright, motor is working, everything is good. Just gonna grab my helmet. Alright guys, here we have it. Everything installed. This is the first version. Aventon Aventure got upgraded to the torque sensor by replacing those parts I show you in the installation. So now we're gonna do a testing here. So we're gonna ride the bike and show you the performance. As you can see, there's no more cadence sensor here. This is the new bottom bracket. And as you can see, also have the new chain ring with arms. Okay, everything installed. The new display here. As you can see, I have it on tour now, but I'm going to put it on turbo. And the throttle is here. The button for the display here. So the light, let me power up the light, show you. The arrow up, it's going to bring the light. Okay, so the light's already on, the front. For the rear, as you can see, I mounted two tail light at the back for better view than having it in the bottom. And those has the signal too, because nice thing with 2.0 has the turning signal. Let me show you. So this is the right signal. As you can see here, it's more visible than bottom, because if you have a bag there, it's going to cover it up. Same thing I have it in the front. This is temporarily now. I'm going to turn the right side. As you can see, it's on and it's on. Hopefully with the new version they come up with the front signals too, so that way people see you from the front. Hopefully Aventon watch this video and hopefully they do something about it. And also I want them to get a better braking system. So 4-piston brake, huge difference. This is a heavy bike. You need that great brake to stop you. Other upgrade that I've done with this one here is the pedals. So this is shorter than the one that comes with it. They already sent me the new one, but I didn't use it because 170. This is only 153 millimeter. So that way it sits higher than the factory one. So that way I don't get a pedal strike, because that's what happened with my pedals when especially I'm making these turns. See, like this one here, you got a lot of scratches here because I end up hitting it on the ground, and good thing I didn't get hurt with it. It could be ugly. So let's test now and show you the performance. I have it on turbo, so I'm gonna start with throttle first. That's what I do all the time. Once I have my bike start moving, then I use the pedaling. So as you can see, I'm going 8 miles, pedaling slow. I have it on turbo, the highest pedal assist. So I'm gonna speed up now by pedaling hard. All right, so here we go. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 28. All right. All right, go back. See what's the top speed you're gonna reach. $27, $28, $29. $29. Whew. So top speed is 29, but again, that's not accurate. It's probably 28 or 27. So nice ride, smooth ride, feel like you're riding a bike. Better battery life, dual tail light with the signals. You got fast response to the motor when using the throttle or the pedal. I don't have to switch pedal assist all the time. I keep mine on turbo. Pedal slow, the bike goes slow. Pedal hard, the bike will speed up. Downside, you got to work hard to reach the top speed or to maintain 25, 27, especially when you're going up hills. So if you have a steep uphills, it's not for you, because then you're gonna have a hard time. You're gonna be sweating. But if you don't have those, it's the best upgrade you can do to your bike. Much better experience when you're riding the bike. Again, longer battery life, okay, and again, smooth ride. Here we have it. Hopefully you guys get something out of this video, and if you guys have any question, don't hesitate to ask me. Comment down below. I'm gonna post this one on my YouTube channel, so it's gonna be the upgrade video. The one before this I did the downgrade, because I want to show people have the option to switch back to the Cadence. You know, some people recommend this Cadence, some people recommend the torque sensor. It's up to them to decide. They both have the good and bad, so it's up to the people decide to do what they want. Okay, I'm here to share my knowledge, and hopefully you guys benefit from it. And again, if this video helped you out, don't forget to give me a like, subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna have a lot of video about modding this bike. I'm gonna also add a 5,000 watt motor to this bike. So if you want to see that video, stay tuned. That video is coming very soon. All right guys, thank you and be safe. Bye.